कमॉन. गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स. इयत्ता 9वीच्या सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांनी आपापले टेक्स्टबुक ओपन करायचे आहेत. सो ओपन युअर टेक्स्टबुक्स अँड पेज नंबर 80. मी सर्कल केला आहे, इथे बघा नीट. माझ्याकडे बघू नका, तर मी कुठं कुठं सर्कल करतो, अंडरलाईन करतो, ते तुम्ही नीट पाहण्याचा प्रयत्न करा आणि शिकण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. सो फ्रेंड्स, our second term has been started from 22nd of November in this month, and we have finished 3.1. That was a poem, and the title of that poem was Coromandel Fissures. Again, we have finished yesterday. We have finished unit 3.2, and the title of that lesson was The Fall of Troy, part 1 and the part 2. Yesterday we have already finished both parts, part 1st and part 2nd of unit 3.2, The Fall of Troy. Unit 3.3 has been omitted only for this year due to COVID pandemic situation. So we are not going to learn that poem. Next year we will learn unit 3.3, and if we get any leisure time, then we will also complete that poem. But for the examination point of view, that poem or the questions depend based on that poem will not be asked. Okay, so boys and girls, open your textbooks, page number 80, and today we are going to learn unit 3.4, and the title of this lesson is Think Before You Speak. थिंक बिफोर यू स्पीक म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये असं म्हणूया की बोलण्या अगोदर आपण विचार करूनच बोलायला पाहिजे, किंवा बोलण्या अगोदर विचार करा. थिंक बिफोर यू स्पीक, बोलण्या अगोदर विचार करून बोला, असं या लेसनचं टायटल आपण मराठीमध्ये समजू शकतो. अँड इन इंग्लिश इट इज गिवन हिअर ऑलरेडी, थिंक बिफोर यू स्पीक. So before starting any poem or lesson, we have chit chat activity, warming up activity in the form of chit chat. Okay, now today we are learning this chit chat activity, and there are some questions given in this chit chat activity. Okay, the first question is, do you write a diary? तुम्ही डायरी लिहितात का तुम्ही दररोज सकाळपासून? वेन यू गेट अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग अँड यू पास द होल डे by going to school, by playing, or by doing anything else, and in the evening after having your dinner, you study somewhat. You may study, but some students, some children may directly go to sleep. Okay, let it be. सो डू यू राईट अ डायरी? तुम्ही डायरी लिहितात का? म्हणजे रोजच्या आपल्या दैनंदिन घडामोडी ज्या असतात आपण वहीमध्ये नोट डाऊन करतो का? इफ यू वेअर इन द क्लासरूम, डेफिनेटली यू माईट हॅव आन्सर्ड. सम ऑफ यू might have answered that yes sir, we write a diary, we note down each and every activity happen in the whole day. Okay, and some of you might have told that sir, no sir, we are not habituated to make a diary or to write some activities in our diary. Understood? The second question is, do you write letters or notes to your friends or relatives? तुम्ही तुमच्या मित्रांना किंवा नातेवाईकांना काय पत्र वगैरे लिहितात का, नोट्स वगैरे लिहितात का? इफ येस, देन इट इज व्हेरी गुड. इफ नो, देन यू शूड बी क्वाईट habituated to make notes or to write letters to our elders, to our friends, or to our relatives. Okay, so these are two questions, very important questions for our career point of view. Now the third question is, do you ever fight with your friends? तुम्ही कधी तुमच्या मित्रांशी भांडतात का, मारामारी करतात का? Yes, sometimes you fight, sometimes you argue with your friends. Understood? Or sometimes you may not. Last questions, do you have arguments with your family members? What are the arguments about? तुम्ही कधी तुमच्या घरातल्या मेंबरांशी, घरातल्या सदस्यांशी, आई वडील, भाऊ बहीण यांच्याशी, दादा वहिनी यांच्याशी कधी तुम्ही आर्ग्युमेंट म्हणजे वादविवाद करतात का? सी, दी क्वारल म्हणजे भांडण, अँड द आर्ग्युमेंट, वादविवाद, बोथ दीज आर डिफरंट. अंडरस्टूड? आणि तुम्ही मग आर्ग्युमेंट जर करतात, त्यांच्याशी वादविवाद करता, एकंदरीत आपण असं म्हणूया तुम्ही कधी आपल्या फॅमिली मेंबरचे की डोकं लावतात का एखाद्या विषयावरती? हां, काहींनी आता समजा if you were in the classroom, definitely some might have told that yes sir, we want cell phone, mobile phone, and so our papa says that he doesn't have enough money, that is why he will buy or he will purchase that cell phone in his next month's salary. Okay, and so you do not tolerate the way your in which your papa, your father tries to tell you, and in that moment, at that moment, you quarrel or you argue with your papa, mother, or with your elder sister, elder brother. Understood? So these are some questions which we could have taken in our classroom activity, but unfortunately right now you all are at your homes, and so some are at their homes, some children are coming, some students are coming in your school for their regular learning activities. And so those students who are not in the classroom right now, they are not able to come to school due to state transport bus strike. This video of teaching is only for them. Understood? So boys, we are moving forward. See this activity. Read the following words which may sorry, read the following words which may be used in place of speak. खालील जेवढी काही शब्द आहेत, ही शब्द जी दिलेली आहेत, मी स्क्रीन थोडं लहान करतो, ही एवढी जी काही शब्द आहेत, ही शब्द तुम्ही हा जो स्पीक शब्द आहे, हा स्पीक शब्द अंडरलाईन केली बघा, मी स्क्रीन थोडं मोठं करतो. हा जो स्पीक शब्द आहे, या स्पीक शब्दाच्या ऐवजी तुम्ही एवढे शब्द वापरू शकतात. जे एवढे शब्द इथे दिलेले आहेत, ही शब्द वापरू शकतात. अंडरस्टूड? मग कोणकोणते शब्द आहेत ते? लेट मी रीड दीज वर्ड्स फ्लुएंटली. ओके, द फर्स्ट वर्ड इज टॉक, अटर, टेल, अनाउंस, डिक्लेअर. ओके, अगेन व्हॉइस एन ओपिनियन एटसेट्रा. कन्वर्स, से, चॅट, गॉसिप, लेक्चर, कम्युनिकेट, एक्सप्लेन, अफोल्ड, सपोर्ट, praise, recommend, request, urge, plead, introduce, mention, refer. Okay, refer to. So these are the words which you may use in place of speak. Okay, now next words are discuss, remark on, rebuke, comment on, scold, chide, criticize, berate, pull up, reproach, admonish, suggest, indicate, mean, denote, show, reflect, express, and reveal. So these are the words which you can use in place of speak. Speak या शब्दाऐवजी तुम्ही त्यांच्या जागेवर एवढे शब्द वापरू शकता. Now the next activity is given here. Take the words you know and underline the ones that you do not know. Find their meaning and pronunciation from a good dictionary. आता एवढी जी वरची शब्द दिलेले आहेत, ही जी काही एवढी शब्द आपण वाचलीत बरं का, ही शब्द यांच्यापैकी तुम्हाला किती शब्द आतापर्यंत तुम्हाला माहिती आहेत, तुमच्या वाचनात आलेले आहेत, आणि किती शब्द तुमच्या वाचनात आलेले नाहीत, पाहण्यात आलेले नाहीत, शिकण्यात आलेले नाहीत, अशा शब्दांच्या खाली तुम्ही अंडरलाईन करायची आहे. बरोबर? अंडरलाईन करायची आहे आणि त्यांचं मिनिंग, अर्थ आणि त्यांचा उच्चारसुद्धा तुमच्या वहीमध्ये लिहिण्याचा प्रयत्न करायचा आहे. त्यातल्या त्यात असं म्हटलेलं आहे खाली, विच ऑफ दीज वर्ड्स हॅव अ पॉझिटिव्ह मिनिंग. आता हे जेवढी काही एवढी शब्द दिलेले आहेत इथं, यांच्यापैकी किती शब्द असे आहेत की त्यांचे अर्थ, त्यांचा मिनिंग जो आहे त्यांचा अर्थ पॉझिटिव्ह, सकारात्मक आहे. असे किती शब्द आहेत की ज्यांचा अर्थ अनप्लीझंट कॉन्टॅक्ट्स, म्हणजे थोडक्यात नकारात्मक असेल, समाधानकारक नाही. तर मित्रांनो, आपण पान नंबर 80वरची ॲक्टिव्हिटी आपण समजून घेतलेली आहे. नाव टुडे वी आर गोईंग टू सी द ॲक्च्युअल लेसन टू लर्न. ओके, थिंक बिफोर यू स्पीक. तर सगळ्यांनी पुस्तकात प्रत्येक ओळीच्या प्रत्येक शब्दाकडे लक्ष द्या नीट. मी वाचतो आधी. मॅन वॉज मीन टू लिसन मोर अँड टॉक लेस. That is why As the great British statesman Benjamin Disraeli said, nature has endowed man with 2 ears and 1 mouth. If man was meant to talk more and listen less, he would have 2 mouths and only 1 ear. Imagine how we would have looked, how strange with the 2 mouths on the 2 sides and 1 ear at the center. Okay, we have finished first paragraph. Now we are going to see the next para. And mind you, the ears are like funnels, open all the time. There is no door with which you can close them. Whereas, if you have to speak even one single word, that word must pass through 2 walls, 2 fences. There is firstly the fence of these 2 rows of teeth. There is secondly the fence of 2 lips. Before a word can be spoken, it has to pass, it has to pierce through these 2 walls, through these 2 fences. Therefore, we must think at least twice before we utter a word. Okay. Now we have finished the second paragraph. We are going to see the next paragraph. A very wise man once remarked that of the unspoken word, you are a master. Of the spoken word, you are a slave. Once you have spoken a word, you cannot take it back. Do what you will. Therefore, you must be very careful about the words that you speak. Once the word has left your lips, you will not be able to get it back. What are unspoken words? They are things you want to say but remain unsaid as thoughts in your mind. Once you have put the thoughts into words, once the words have left your lips, you cannot change them or control them. A young man went to his spiritual teacher and said, I have spoken very harsh and unkind words to my friend and he is deeply hurt. I am afraid I have lost my friendship with him. How can I amend? Next para. The wise teacher gave him a fresh sheet of blank paper and a pen. He said to the young man, write down on this paper all the harsh things you said to him. The young man did as he was told and showed the paper to the teacher. So students, we have taken the loud reading of page number 81. Today we stop here. Next day, in our next period, we will complete or we will take a loud reading of page number 82 and 83. We stop here. Till then, goodbye.